We break down how the Supreme Court decision process actually works.
Home demand is skyrocketing and prices are spiking. The new report on how many of us can actually afford to buy a new home.
Houston is really heating up and tracking another round of storms.
The Houston doctor inspired by Star Wars, turning science fiction into fact.
I had a vision like this is going to be a line of business, just like the internet transformed everything in the 1990s.
How he's holoporting people to the International Space Station. It's Wednesday, May 4th, 2022. KHOU 11 Morning News starts now.
Good morning, Houston, and may the 4th be with you. Thank you so much for waking up early with us.
I'm Dave Fralick here with the Jedi, Kimberly Davis and Steph Simmons.
All right, let's bring it.
Time now is 6:14. We recently told you about a NASA surgeon being teleported as a hologram to the International Space Station.
One of the men leading the way in this technology says it's only the beginning.
Yeah, and I recently found out it's being developed right here in Houston. This is Dr. Fernando de la Peña, president of AEXA Aerospace. And so is this, in hologram form. Transporting himself across his office is one thing. Transporting Dr. Joseph Schmidt to the ISS is something else altogether.
He was at mission control, and moments later, he was on a station. He was the first holonaut, like a combination of hologram and astronaut. He was the first holonaut in human history.
The historic moment was a long time coming for Dr. de la Peña, a former NASA contractor himself, who left the agency to start AEXA 10 years ago.
I had a vision like this is going to be a line of business, just like the internet transformed everything in the 1990s. So that's why I developed this technology, and we started working on this technology in 2016.
Dr. de la Peña says hologram technology will be crucial as space travel expands, heading back to the moon and eventually beyond.
Here on Earth, if something goes wrong with a launch or something, we have 10,000 people working for that. If they are on Mars, something goes wrong, there's only 6 people. The possibility of holoport an expert is going to be part of this mission.
The holograms are also expected to evolve.
You can touch your shoulder
Through what's known as haptics, the technology of transmitting and understanding information through touch.
including haptics, and that's part of phase 2 for this project. The physician at mission control will be able to touch the crew member, the astronauts, and say, okay, your lymph nodes are swollen. They will have some feedback touching that holographic representation of the astronaut.
And even those of us who aren't likely to ever leave Earth, oh, I see you, may find ourselves benefiting from the technology.
Imagine a warfighter deployed overseas, just having dinner with their families, enjoying that time, playing a game, just interacting with their kids.
So you tried it. We saw it in the video there. What did you think?
It's amazing. I mean, and you can see how it's going to get better and better over time. And it won't be long. He says you won't need the glasses anymore. This technology, we're just getting started, and the applications are just going to be crazy. In fact, the first round that's available for consumers, he says should be available by the end of the year. So we'll see. For the early adapters out there, the people who want the latest and greatest.
Now, you probably don't know the answer, but what's the price range on this?
I don't know.
Probably very expensive.
Yeah. Yes, I bet some of it might be surprisingly affordable. Of course, the quality will, get better and better as time goes too.
Awesome.
That might be a little pricier.
It's just
it's
a
cool
start.
stuff.
It's coming fast, though. All right.